There's just a few things I forgot to mention in this video. I also want to point out that the Pack-a-Punch system in newer zombies sucks. It's terrible. Just needs to go back to how it used to be. Old Pack-a-Punch better, honestly. Another thing I hate about new zombies is the perk system. That sucks. Like, not the perk system where it's like you can get as many perks as you want. That I'm kind of fine with, honestly, when it comes to like overall. Was it more unique to have like a limited amount of perks you can have? Yeah, I'll say that. But at the same time, it is cool having all the perks. So yeah, maybe like a 6 perk limit or something if you're gonna have like nearly 14 perks in your game. But this is my opinion. And then, on top of that, the weapon rarity shit, that has to be fucking gone. That shit was the stupid thing. The stupidest thing out of all of it. Oh, and also score streaks being stupid. Like, that shouldn't be a thing. They should just be power-ups, honestly. And don't have as many of them. And also, when it comes to that, you can also add in score streaks, and oh, there's another thing I was thinking. Oh yeah, armor. The armor system is really bad. Like, it made sense for Cold War, which is cool. Like, I don't mind it in Cold War, because Cold War it actually felt useful. But like, and it's useful in bo3 too, but like, the only reason it's useful is because they make it useful. Like, they force you to use it always. So yeah, that's but yeah, that's honestly my issues with some other things in Modern Zombies that I just didn't really mention in the video. I wanted to talk about something that I think is kind of obvious to an extent, but I kind of wanted to give my own opinion on it, and that is why bo3 zombies will never be beaten when it comes to a zombies experience. And now, besides for the obvious reason as to the whole, oh, they have mods on Steam, so it's really easy to have an experience that just never dies when it comes to the enjoyment of playing, which, yes, is true. But I am preferring to the game itself, not the mods, with bo3.
We must focus on what is important.
And now I'm gonna kind of split this up into a few little parts, kind of like how I did with my bo6 video, and arguing why I don't like modern zombies. So yeah, well, bo3 video talking about modern zombies. But basically, I'm gonna go over gameplay, creativity, game mechanics, and how it shaped zombies. So first, I'll do gameplay. Gameplay, honestly, in my opinion, will never be beaten because of the fact that it is just overall just an amazing game. It takes both classic zombies feeling and gives it a more modern take on it, which ultimately is what zombies nowadays is trying to do. But they have not been doing it that well. And bo3 zombies does it honestly perfectly. It's a perfect blend between the classic zombies feeling and also some more modern game mechanics like gobble gums, a new type of movement that works very well with zombies. And it's not like Omni Movement where some people do complain about it. Being in zombies, seeing it as, when are you ever going to use Omni Movement? Because realistically, not as many people will use it. But with bo3 movement, it's simpled down and expanded upon, which is why I really love it. And also, the gameplay itself feels great. The maps feel great. Everything about it feels great. Like, you can still get a gun off the wall if you still wanted to. Like, I could get this gun, the KRM, off the wall. And it would be a good gun. Until, like, around, like, 10 or 12. Or however long you can go without, like, double tap or pack. But when it comes to, like, the newer zombies, like, you have no need to buy this. This would be useless if I was in a modern zombies, like, game. Why? Because the fact that you can bring your own gun in, obviously. It's like, I don't need to do that if I have my own gun that I can just bring in whatever the hell I want, you know? So, that's an issue. The box honestly feels useless because of the fact that there's no need to use the box because you have already a good gun, so why gamble away your points that you could just use to save for perks or pack-a-punch. It's just all around not useful when you already have something that's already good. And also, I mean, like, another thing that I would say is really cool about older zombies is you get to see really cool looking zombies for their designs, obviously, but you also get very unique special zombies. And they're not just being reused constantly over and over again. Like, sure, okay, we have hellhounds. Like, you can argue hellhounds, but like, that's like a staple of zombies, so I'm not gonna necessarily say that hellhounds should be removed. I mean, for crying out loud, we want them back, so is it really, should we really be arguing about hellhounds returning every single map? No, and I don't really think anyone really does argue about it, so why bother, you know? But that goes for gameplay, kinda, when it comes to the more real basic mechanics like box and zombie types and wall buys. Now I want to talk about the overall creativity with the zombies as a game mode. You get a very creative, very interesting experience playing old zombies like bo3, bo1, bo2, World at War. Hell, even zombies like bo4 and even non-Treyarch zombies like Infinite Warfare and World War II. We don't talk about Advanced Warfare or Ghost. But it's the fact that you get such an interesting experience out of all of the older zombies titles when it comes to maps and gameplay. Every map feels unique to itself. Like, sure, certain maps have certain things either brought back, like Revelations for a really good example, or has similar features to other maps, which isn't bad at all. Or hell, they're just playing up, just reusing the map, but in a different game. Like, for a very good example, Derice being this game, the Giant. It's a very good example as to reusing a map and its features the right way compared to how they normally do it now which is upsetting to see. And it's just, it's something I wish they could change about modern zombie maps and gameplay overall, is that there's a lack of creativity. I'll say this, they've been doing better with bo6, but they could be doing so much more. Which is my main argument with it. They've been doing good so far. We just need an extra step with it. And I don't mind some basic maps every now and then, like how Liberty Falls is a lot more of a basic map when it comes to its features and mechanics. And that ain't bad. It's just, not every map should feel that way. And a lot of modern zombies experience does feel that way, where it's just very bland and basic.
It should be abundantly clear that things are
So that's kind of my point of view on it. It's just, it feels lackluster.
Anyway, I'm having a bit of a
Ooh, it's, when it comes to the
stable. I mean, honestly, look at it.
oh my god, just too well set up. Okay. So when it comes to like how zombies is right now, when it comes to like the map, the gameplay and stuff, it just ain't the best. The next part I want to go over is honestly the story. This is coming from a person that doesn't really like doing like Easter eggs, like main Easter eggs that much. But even I would say that Easter eggs are a huge part of zombies, and I love them for that. You know, like I love the creativity with the Easter eggs, especially the main Easter eggs. And it's really cool to see how they throw in this, how they keep continuing the story through the main Easter egg of the map. But unfortunately, with modern zombies, that kind of just goes away. And it's upsetting to see. I'll say this yet again, bo6 has been kind of doing a good job with it. Like I'll say this, bo6 has given us a huge step up from Cold War, which is amazing. But unfortunately, it's still not the best. So there's that. It could be a lot better. Although, what I will say is bo6 side Easter eggs have been very good. The side Easter eggs are insanely good. When it comes to, though, main Easter eggs, not the best. It's not the best. Now, I'm gonna go over the general creativity of zombies. The general creativity with zombies is just gone, I feel like. Last map that had a lot of good creativity, I guess you could arguably say the Shattered Veil, but even then it's like, that's not the most creative map that we've gotten last. Which is very upsetting to see. To not see, but hear. But I feel like the reason why its creativity is gone is because of the fact that they aren't doing crazy shit anymore with zombies. You know, there's no more like, oh, what's let there be a map with a fucking dragon in it, and we'll make it where it's like an old, torn down, huge town. And it looks like city, and it looks really cool. You know, like something you would never see in real life. Like, okay, this is cool. This is a huge step. Or look at where literal parts of like universes are just completely scattered around a huge map. You know, like this is awesome for not this, not the game over, but this map is awesome for that, which is amazing. Like, you see different chunks of maps thrown into each other, and it somehow works, which is amazing. And as well with the creativity is the characters. The characters aren't that creative. They really aren't. Now, you could argue that reusing Richtoth and Dempsey and Nikolai and Hakio aren't that creative, which are, yes, I can agree. It's really not that creative. But it is something that is a lot better because of the fact that they keep expanding their story in a unique way compared to, we're going to let there be a zombies crew that's most likely not going to come back in the next game. I mean, hell, Cold War didn't even have a fucking zombies crew, which is the upsetting part of Cold War, really, besides for, well, Cold War just being upsetting as a game.
We need to bring right to this dark place.
But it's just the fact that you don't get a crazy, like, experience anymore from new zombies. And on top of that, everything feels the same. You could argue that, yeah, old zombies also, to an extent, feels the same from each other, yes. But every map always has, like, something unique about it. Every game, there's always something new with it, you know? Like, for an example, the box. The box is actually useful in older titles. And the fact that the box always moves around, or I guess for most maps it moves around in different spots when you start a game. There are some where it don't, but they're not as often. They're not as often to see those maps. But it's the fact that, like, anything can change your gameplay, you know? There are, like, some maps, perks are in different spots. Like, that's cool.
A drink that requires
like, why can't we have stuff like that anymore? Oh wait, I forgot. We're not creative enough anymore. So, yeah. Creativity is just out the window. There is no more creativeness with zombies. It's just the same game, no matter what you do. It's the same experience, even if you're playing on a different map. Like, every map feels very similar to its own right when it comes to the overall gameplay. Like, at least when I'm playing a map, like, for example, Revelations, and then I switch over to Kino, the overall, like, gameplay itself that I go by is going to be different. It's never going to be the same gameplay, which is the unique part of older zombies. It's the fact that every like new game you play feels unique in its own right. And that's honestly what's the best part about it is that every time it's a different experience, which is just always amazing to see. And then you even have stuff like the perks. Like, perks are amazing. And then you have stuff even that's like older zombies mechanics, which also feel amazing.
Double the honor.
Like, I love it. I love the old zombies features and mechanics that new zombies just doesn't have anymore.
You kill me? No,
Which is upsetting.
I kill you.
It's upsetting to see that new zombies can't have that unique experience that old zombies has.
Get back.
Because of the fact that we keep doing the same shit over and over again. There's nothing different. Even if you add in a new special zombie or even like a new elite zombie, there's nothing special with it. It's always going to be the same shit. Which is the upsetting part.
Destruction reigns on the unholy.
It's upsetting to say that new zombies just isn't that creative anymore. I was hoping that with bo3 we would lean to the right direction, which we are. We are. I'm not saying we aren't. We've been doing decently good with bo3. I'll say that. Like, if I was to have to rate bo3 zombies as a whole, I would, for right now, I would say probably like a 6.5 out of 10. Like, we're definitely leaning in the right direction. It's just, there are some stuff that just hold it back from being a really good game, which is upsetting to see. I also want to talk about, when it comes to creativity, I also want to talk about the fact with these LTMs. I talk about LTMs in why bo3 and why not bo3 and why modern COD just isn't good. So I won't talk about too much this time around, but I did want to mention it. I just wanted to mention the fact that we shouldn't have limited time game modes that should just feel like a base game mode. Like, for an example, the spawn room only challenge. Like, that should just be just its own game mode. Let it be its own game mode, and just, like, you can even either remove the Gobblegum rewards or just keep Gobblegum rewards. Like, it shouldn't be a limited time game. Like, game mode. It just shouldn't be. Why? Why is it a limited time game mode? What was the idea behind it? Behind it being a limited time game mode? Because, like, we've been asking for a spawn room only challenge, like an official one that you can do officially without making some, like, rules of your own for a while now. And when we finally get one, it becomes an LTM, which is stupid. There are some LTMs that make sense, like if COD has a collab, let's say, like how the stupid fucking Squid Game event had a zombies game mode. That's something that I understand because it's promoting the collab. It makes sense. But then you have stuff like spawn room only, and then even that one game mode where it was based off the one game mode in what is it called again? Outbreak, where it's like the fruit game mode. We gotta survive off of the fruits. Like, that should just be a base game mode. You already had it in a previous game. Why was it a base game? Why was it not a base game mode? Why limit everything to an LTM? It's stupid. It's stupid and it makes zero fucking sense. I wish to understand the logic behind it. But, honestly, even if someone was to tell me, I still would find it bullshit. Like, was to tell me why there are LTMs. Like, it's still bullshit. It's bullshit, and even people who somehow like the LTMs in bo6, I feel like they even know it's bullshit. Which is the best part.
Path of the virtuous gives great gifts.
And I love that. I love that they're slowly killing their own fan base towards the game and the game itself. It's just amazing to me. So, yeah.
Now
It's just,
they die.
I don't know why they keep doing it.
Honor in spades.
But yeah. I don't understand. Honestly, I'll say this. bo6 is in a very good spot. And I'm overall very thankful that it's in a good spot when it comes to zombies. Like, as an overall zombies, not like right now. Because right now zombies isn't the best. But overall, the overall zombies experience is okay. It's not the worst. So, there's that for you. Like, I personally don't think it's the worst zombies experience, but at the same time, I don't think it's the best either. I'm also just sticking away from bo6 right now, simply because I'm just very upset with where it's going right now, and I just don't even want to bother playing the game. So, yeah, that's my overall just general experience on modern zombies. I will love to hear more opinions on modern zombies, or even stuff like why modern COD isn't that good. I'll throw in a link to my video as well about why modern COD isn't doing that well in the description if you're generally curious on that. That one probably is a bit longer of a video though than this, but yeah. Hope you all have a good one. Bye.